what do you do after you're finished score setting? You've done all the score setting, learned all about the history, the composer, formal analysis, harmonic analysis, everything. What do you do? Well, what I like to do is I literally practice the gestures and I imagine the room as my ensemble. So I'm not just beating time with my head down reading the score like that, because if you practice like that, then what's going to happen when you stand in front of the ensemble is you're going to have your head down, because that's exactly how you've been practicing. I try to memorize the score as much as possible. So sometimes I go to start at the end. So, last bar and then last 4 bars, however that goes. Maybe you need to cue those people. And that's the other thing when I'm practicing conducting. I practice cueing geographically. So if I'm practicing need to cue those guys, I literally cue those guys and cue those guys or these guys and these guys, so that it's kind of in my body. At least it's in my imagination, if not even physically. You may want to put little post-it notes around your room, or maybe if you have little stuffed animals or stuffies, pin them, or these guys are those guys. They're playing tubas, they're playing trumpet, and then you're going to practice cueing them. So that's kind of a thing to do. And I just kind of work my way until I can do the whole thing from memory without looking at the score. If it's reasonable. If you have like a 20-minute, half an hour, 1 hour long piece, you're not going to memorize an hour-long piece probably, especially if this is the first time you're conducting the piece. But when possible, try to do it from memory so that you just have it in your head. This is how I start the piece with my head up. Right? If you don't practice the physicality of the thing and you're always practicing looking at the score, then that feels normal. All right, I kind of duck like that. And I've seen myself recently videos where I'm looking down. So embarrassing. It's such a rookie thing. Try as best as you can not to look down. Especially if you look down, try maybe a quick glance like this, like underneath your glasses, but not with your head down. Like that just disconnects from the ensemble. So that's what you should be doing after you finish your score setting. Physically go through the motions.